Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When we left off last time, we were gearing up to talk to Mission here. So, let's go meet her and see what she's got to say. Hi, Mission.
Say, I don't recognize you and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Okay. That's weird. A Twi'lek who speaks Galactic Basic.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak Basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
We don't care about her name
Veo,
card.
and this big Wookie is my best friend Zaalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
Alright, we'll play along. How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin end up as best friends?
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zaalbar, seemed like a pretty good match.
For you?
I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
Alright, let's ask some questions.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the lower city gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Alright, we'll start with Davik.
Davik's part of the intergalactic crime syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade.
Oh, really?
Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the exchange.
Alright, how about these lower city gangs?
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zaalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gaddon. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a hidden Beck. Gaddon considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Well, why did he leave the Hidden Becks?
When Gaddon went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gaddon figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkars, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gaddon and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Vulkars' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
Alright, what about Calo Nord?
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him.
Yeah, we had
He
some
hangs around
experience with
Zach's
that.
bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
Alright, I suppose that's it then. I'll be going.
You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
But I haven't finished eating. She's a bossy little thing, isn't she?
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Can we talk to him? Come here, Zaalbar. Nope, he's not up for it. Alright. Well, at least she's not on our team yet. Hopefully we won't run into her for a while. Oh, we probably... Holdan! Oh, we've got a quest with him. I recognize that name. Alright, let's go talk to this fella.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Oh, look at them waggle those head tails.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what you're
worry,
watching,
honey.
Waggle.
Alien girls aren't really my thing. I'm much more interested in an attractive female of my own species.
Okay. Keep your hormones in check. I just want to ask some questions. Actually, we're gonna head towards our quest. You're the guy who put bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
And I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Sounds like you got what you deserved.
Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted.
Yeah, and then so did you. You put a bounty on her for it. Jeez. You couldn't just leave her alone after that? I want that bounty on Daya's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
Oh, no, you won't. If you hire someone to kill Dia, it will look like you were... This sounds like a persuade that's gonna try to convince him to attempt to kill her himself. But I do want to see if I can get persuade experience. I want to use my persuade, but I don't think that's gonna work well. Alright, take that bounty off her head or you're a dead man.
You're threatening me?
Yep.
I work for Davik Kang.
Don't care.
If you kill me, you'll be signing your own death warrant. Do us both a favor and don't waste my time with stupid threats.
Alright then. I guess we're gonna go this way regardless.
If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness.
We're gonna come back after we've leveled up and put some points into persuade.
Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
Alright, is there anyone else to talk to in this room? There's these fellas having a nice conversation.
Mucho shakapaka.
Don't bother the dancers.
No ba mula draki chichon.
Alright, that's where we came in. What's going on in this room with Jagacha? Alright. These people don't even have generic names. Like back at the bar. What is going on here? What do you want, human? You come to stare like others here in Tyrus? You think we are strange? I think you're exceptionally strange. But we'll be nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Okay, you're not here to offend me. What do you want, then? Just want to ask you some questions. Questions? What kind of questions? Alright, what planet are you from? You couldn't say it and don't have the ears for it. 2 voices create the name and 4 ears hear the true sound. Fair enough. Your kind would call our home Sorgus, a small world far off the Perlemian trade route. What kind of creature are you? In your one-voice tongue, you would call our kind Beradwag. Can you tell me about your home world? Talking about our home only makes this quarantine more difficult to bear. Forgive us, human, but we do not wish to be reminded of it. Fair enough. Notice your other head doesn't say much. Nothing that you would hear, at least. And what do you know about Terrace? Nothing. We were only stopping here to get supplies when the Sith attacked. They imposed a quarantine on all ships that had landed on Terrace. Now we are stuck here in a world that hates non-humans. Not a good place to be. That's it, eh? We can't help this poor freak in the corner? Sorry, buddy. Good. Leave us alone. We just want quarantine to end so we can go back home. Well, I'll see what I can do for you. Whether it's a quest or not. Oh, this is a nice classy joint. We got pieces of the wall missing. More dueling? Hey there, Lynn Seppa. Can't you see I'm auditioning? This is my shot at the big time. I can't risk screwing it up by talking to you. Oh. Oh, what's the use? There's no way Bib's going to hire me unless he gets a chance to see me dancing with a partner. Maybe I should just give up. Oh man, why don't you have a partner? My last partner left me. Now she's pissed. She was always trying to upstage me, even though it was obvious I had 10 times her talent. When I finally told her that, she stormed off. It's not really the type of thing you generally say to someone if you're trying to be tactful. My partner before that was even worse. If I wasn't tripping over his staggering feet, I was ducking under his flailing arms. I ditched him after less than a week. Sounds like you're not the best partner. I'll partner up with you for a price. Is that a joke? I'm a professional entertainer. I don't pay people to dance with me. Besides, who says I'm looking for a partner anyway? You just said it, actually. I admit I'm getting desperate. I'd hate to blow this audition, but I don't know if I'm ready to just pair up with a random passerby. Well, that's a valid point. How do I know you're any good? What other choice do you have? Alright, we don't want to belittle her dancing, so we'll try. I'm good enough to get you through your audition. You think this is easy? I've trained for years to develop my talents. Dancing isn't just wiggling your butt in the air, you know? Well, except for the Corellian cheek step. If you think you can just step up and start dancing at a professional level, you better think again. Alright, I have a feeling we're going to end up with what other choice do you have, but we'll try out this. Or no, that's what I just said. Why did it take... Oh, okay. I must have misclicked. Well, you do have a certain look about you. A confidence of movement. I guess you'll have to do, but I'm warning you, don't screw this up. Mr. Sabul, I've got a partner now. I'd really like to audition for you again. Whoops. Okay, I've got time to watch you for 3 more dances. Make them count. You're ready to dance. Okay, just follow my lead. Remember, the more complicated our steps and the closer we dance, the more it will impress you. Okay. But don't get in too close if you can't handle it. I don't need some clumsy oaf tripping me up. Try not to screw this up for me, okay? Alright, I will try to do my best. We'll go very close. Keep it in the middle. Looking sexy in our combat suit. Very nice, Lynn. You know, your partner isn't too bad for an amateur. Okay, let's see what else you've got. Okay, we're off to a good start. Like Bib said, you're not bad for an amateur. This next dance is a little different, so watch me for the pickups and follow my lead. Alright, it looks almost the same, but we got a little fist pump in there. Running around in circles. We'll try behind her this time. It's not looking as good this time. I'm behind. Good, good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice tempo. Looking good, Lynn. Okay, one more dance to go. Okay, one dance to go. Bib looks happy. As long as we don't screw up, I think we've got it. Follow me, please. Just keep it simple. Alright, now we're doing a little fluttery thing. Taking a dive. Alright. She said keep it simple. We could go very close and face to face. No, we'll keep simple like she said. I like the hand flutter. Looking good. Looking very good. Feel the music. Let it flow through you. Well, what did you think? Do I get the job? Do you want me to dance some more? I can do another one for you if you want. Relax, Lynn. You made it. You got the job. Welcome to the Starlight Entertainers. I made it. I really made it. This is incredible. I don't believe it. Oh. Thank you. I couldn't have made it without you. Are you going to give me a reward? I'd give you a big hug, but, well, frankly, you're a little beneath me now. Ooh. Like Bib said, I'm going to be a star. You're going to be a star in a dirty cantina in Scummy Town. Jerk. But if you're ever traveling the galaxy and you see the Starlight Entertainers performing, stop by and ask for Lynn. I'll see if I can get you some free tickets. Awesome. Thanks, Lynn. Well, we got a lot of experience, at least. Can we talk to this guy? Nope, he is out of here. Okay. Look at that hut. quite like the Hutts. Okay. Generic bounty hunter. Oh, and this is Dax. This is the man to talk to. I've not seen you here before, human. You are new to the bounty office, yes? My name is Dax. I'm the one in charge here. Are you looking for work? There are many bounties available here, legal and otherwise. Oh, he just comes right out with it. He doesn't care about saying he's doing illegal stuff. But they all pay quite well. Or are you here for information? Everyone knows I'm one of Davik's best agents. I'm the Hutt with all the answers. Oh, all kinds of questions. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead. No, because Gurney was the bad guy. We're not even going to talk about Twi'lek. We'll serum with this fella. Tell me about the bounties. There's 2 government contracts. One's an assassin named Zaalbar. The other is Dax Starkiller. He's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they've killed hundreds of people.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that. As long as we don't end up on the list of your victims.
I'm glad you're okay with it, Karth. But not all the bounties are dangerous. Davik got some special contracts. One's for a girl named Dia. She attacked Holdan, one of Davik's men. Another's for a man named Largo, who owes Davik money. Yeah, I'm trying to help out both of those guys.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
I don't actually need your input, Karth. And then there's Matrick. He used to work for Davik, then he betrayed the exchange, and now Davik wants him dead. I'll put all this information in your datapad. Thanks. I guess some more details. All the information's in your datapad already, but if you don't want to look there, I guess I can fill you in. Who do you want to know more about? I guess Dia, and see if we can help her this way. Dia's one of Davik's private bounties. She used to be a waitress in the Cantina here until she had a fight with Holdan. She cut him with her vibro blade, almost killed him. That was a mistake. Yeah, she should have just killed him. Holdan works for Davik. He's not one to let her get away with that. When he was recovering in the medical bay, he put out a bounty on Dia. She's been hiding ever since. I get the feeling there's more to this story. Maybe. Doesn't really matter to me. I get the bounty from Davik's men. I don't ask questions. You can talk to Holdan if you want to know more. He's inside the cantina. Well, that answers that, so I'm not going to bother asking about the other bounties, because we're not going to be able to resolve the quest from here. So, something else. Okay, but this is the bounty office. This is a place of business, so what kind of business have you got? Information, please. I have information, but it's not free. For a fee, I'll tell you everything you want about the street gangs, Davik, other stuff too. First, you have to come up with 100 credits. That sucks. I'm not gonna pay just to ask questions. Or we don't do business. Davik pays me to earn credits, not to answer questions. If you don't pay, then I don't talk. Alright. Maybe you could take some bounties and earn some money? Yes. Then you could afford to pay for my information. If you're happy, I'm happy, Davik gets his cut, it works out for everyone. Obviously, yes, he works for Davik. He said he does. Well, that's good anyhow. You work for Davik? Not officially, no. I work for the bounty office. But Davik pays me to keep my eyes open. Davik pays me. That means you work for him. And report to him. And for me to post his bounties. Alright, Davik posts bounties in a government office? Is that even legal? I used to have to keep our relationship secret, but since the Sith arrived, nobody cares what happens in the lower city. Davik can do whatever he wants. But enough talk, back to business. Alright, he already said this. And I guess we're done for now. Goodbye, human. You come back if you want to earn credits. Bounties pay good money, and remember to come see me if you want information. Well, that's that then. I think we're done with the cantina. Ah, there's the way out. Go. Alright, where to now? We'll see if this lady has anything different to say now that we're not looking all Sithy.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gaddon?
Alright. I go where I want. I need Gaddon's help. I was told to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gaddon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gaddon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
I don't want to brag. I don't have a lot of credits to work with here. Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith.
You say that
Besides,
now,
it's not like
when
you
I
can
had
do
the
anything to
armor.
harm Gaddon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
So you're gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gaddon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden becks are watching you.
Your name doesn't make sense. There's nothing hidden about you guys. Open up standard door. Alright. Bunch of hidden back. It isn't safe out there on the streets. Those black Vulkars will take a shot at anybody. Yeah. Brejik is nothing but scum. I don't know why those Vulkars followed him. Gaddon's 10 times the man he is. Okay. So I think you guys just have non-essential things to say. Oh, there's Zerdra. Is this...
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gaddon?
That's Gaddon.
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gaddon. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gaddon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Fair enough. Actually, let's go ahead and talk to you, Zerdra.
You can speak to Gaddon if you want.
No, you don't have anything to say. Gaddon.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. And the problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Oh, let's start with you have problems with the Sith.
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them.
You think so?
They'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
Well, that's nice, but I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gaddon. They might be working for the Sith.
She has a
Calm
point.
down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith. How... See, it's such a silly thing to say, because how's that really going to convince him? It doesn't prove anything.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book.
All right,
the
tell me
Vulkars
what you
stripped
know.
those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found.
Which is?
Female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Uh-huh. I have to get in there and rescue her now. Well, Bastila's a slave. What will happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
The swoop race. What does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Alright. But I don't even have a swoop bike.
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us.
Of course.
We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Alright, what do you want me to do for you?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the hidden becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Alright. How am I supposed to get inside the base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight.
Oh,
But
no.
I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Yeah.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Isn't there someone else?
Don't underestimate Mission or her Wookie friend Zaalbar. They're a formidable pair. Tough enough to go exploring the undercity by themselves. Your best bet is to look for her in the undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Alright. I got uniforms to disguise myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher.
Oh.
You'll need the proper papers to get past it. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith
Oh, wow.
patrols headed down to the undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands.
How convenient.
Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Oh. What do you want with the uniforms?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
I don't want to give up my disguise.
The disguise won't help you get into the Undercity. Besides, soon the Sith will realize they've got a few too many uniforms missing, and the only way to get around will be the security papers.
I want to keep the uniform because it has better defense than what I've got now. But fine.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think that's it. I'll be back when I get the prototype accelerator.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Alright, so it sounds like we are gonna go down to the Undercity to find Mission. But that will be something for next time. Gonna wrap it up here. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Come back next time. We'll finish exploring this base and maybe make it down to the Undercity.